Ken and I just got to our first portage, and it's 7 o'clock. We decided to set up camp. It's been raining all day. It's got a break in the weather right now, so we're taking this opportunity to set up camp and get some stuff done while it's not raining. This is our campsite that they're designated sites here in Lake Superior Park. So got a fire pit, somebody made a bench, and I'm setting up right there. Alright, I got my tarp all set up. Last time I was camping, I had my tarp set up over my tent, and the wind broke my aluminum tent poles, and it sliced through my tarp here. So I went out and got some seam grip, and some nylon patches, and it's like a rubberized on there now. So I'll let you guys know how that holds up. So this little guy, when I was pegging down my tarp, it's a real cool color. They don't usually come in the color he is where I'm from. He's real slow because it's been cold. Come on, bud. Lucky me, I get to listen to this babbling brook. Go to bed. Everything Ken and I have read about this place says it has awesome brook trout fishing. So you can bet we're going to be trying to get some brookies for dinner. Oh yeah, this is the life, guys. This is just awesome. I love the north. Some big slabs of birch bark to get a little bit of a scale. There's my knife. Okay, and that one there is about the size of a long piece of birch bark. Well, this is pretty much end of day one. Only really spent a few hours here since we got here, but the sky cleared up. It's a lot nicer now. It's not so windy. Ken's just getting that one sticking it real good. Getting that fire stoked up. We're gonna have some hot chocolate. I'm gonna head into bed after that. Well, this is our second day, which will be the first morning. It's very foggy and hazy out. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. So we've just finished eating lunch and whatnot. We're gonna pack up and head down 2 series of lakes and set up again. In preparation for this trip, I went out and bought some new gear. I got this down sleeping bag. Goes down to -3 Celsius. And I got a new sleeping pad. This bag is awesome. It weighs nothing. And I'll show you how small it packs down to in a little bit. And I stayed warm last night. It's a little chilly here, and I'm a cold sleeper. But this thing is awesome. It's goose down. Alright, here's that sleeping bag in its stuff sack. And because it's down, the good thing about it is, like, it's up to here right now. I can stuff it down about half the size. I've got it down about half the size there, and it comes with this good compression sack. You can get all the air out of it. And then roll it up on itself and buckle it. Pretty nifty. We just humped our gear past the second portage, and we still got the canoe to go. It's a little bit shorter of a portage, but the rocks are pretty precarious to say the least. So this is where we got to put in. There's all these blowdowns, so I imagine we're gonna have to go down past that away to put and there's the portage sign. Apparently Trevor was here, it says. Trevor was here, guys. Here's another tree I don't get to play with a lot. It's a balsam fir. And if you look at it, it's got all these little blisters on it everywhere. If you pop one, oh, that one's dead. This is an idea of some of the terrain we're walking through. Just a couple examples of some real cool birch trees. Here's one that's just shedding his bark like in ribbons like crazy. And then one right next to it, peeling him in slabs. Got this cool little footbridge. Reminds me of what I've seen in Skog's videos about the Adirondacks. Pretty nifty. Just a log hewn in half. Alright, we're on to Dead Moose Lake now. We portaged the canoe and all the gear, obviously, and it wasn't so bad. So we're feeling a little bit better now that this is all done, and the sun's trying to come out. A little hazy still, but it's not raining. The water is very still. Little red squirrel getting mad at us.
Dead Moose Lake.
There's one of the many beaver lodges we keep seeing along the lake. And there's a tamarack. All conifers on this lake. I haven't seen one deciduous tree, maybe a couple birch here and there. Alright, I'm on our second portage for the day. This is the first one we've got all of our gear. And come back for the canoe. As usual. We've made it to our put-in spot. It's hard going, it's a long one, and it's uphill. We haven't had any luck with the brook trout. Maybe we'll give this a shot. This is a really old yellow birch. When it gets super old like this, the bark isn't like normal bark anymore. It's big and thick. You literally get shingles of birch bark. Okay, we're done traveling for today. 11 in the morning. Portage twice. Canoed through a couple lakes and we found our campsite. After a little looking, we found this blaze orange campsite sign. And it's actually not a bad site. It's better than our one last night. We've got somebody built a little chair there, and there's a bench and some firewood, and they even covered it up for us in a bag. Oh, I got pine sap on my straps. These are all ferns up to Ken's waist or higher. Just saw a couple moose tracks. Fern Gully. Here's the last lake, which is Belanger Lake. It's our destination tomorrow. It's a nice lake. It's got a huge hill back there. Nice clear water. Maybe we'll actually be able to catch some fish. This campsite's looking like home. Ken went with the traditional tie on your leg pole, and I did the old suspect device style. It's just gravity. It's just friction that holds it on when you sit down. Yesterday the brookie started to bite about 10 o'clock at night, so we came out about 8 o'clock right now, and we're just gonna sit around for a while and try and catch some fish. We're used to catching and fishing for bass, so this is a little bit of a curve for us. All right, moment of truth. Here we go. Hours and days and days and days.
Oh, she's a trout.
In the making. I can't see it. Oh snap! That's a pike, no? Oh, it's a trout. Nice sized trout.
Fuck!
You broke it?
I broke it.
Oh no! There's a beaver over there. I want to see if I can get him to smack his tail and dive into the water. Hey! Beaver, smack your tail and dive into the water. Hey! Alright then. Second night, still no fish. Ken caught a real nice size brook trout right on the bottom of the lake, and we almost had it in the boat, but the line was too small and it snapped. But now we know that they're on the bottom, and tomorrow we'll get some.